What is up? What is happening? Today it's a really special day for two reasons. Number one, tomorrow I'm flying out to Canada to do a really epic trip and I'm so stoked for that. The second one being, well, this is like so sick. Yesterday Shimano sent me a message saying that they have one spare XTR group set and they asked would I like to take it to Canada with me. My answer of course was yes, I'd love to take it to Canada with me and it's due any second now. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. Well, it's literally just arrived and I cannot wait to get this thing open and have a look at some of those products. Let's do this. I guess you probably want to see it, don't you? Okay, let me show you. Now, the whole group set is absolutely insane. However, there is one real point of interest to me, and that is the rear hub. Now, this thing is absolutely sick, and it's got this silence technology. So, I don't know if you've heard of it. No, you're not going to be able to hear it because there's actually no noise. It's like one of those fidget spinners. It's got this really sort of amazing feel to it. It's frictionless, it's smooth. There's not a single sound from it. I can just imagine riding through the forest and you're just gonna hear the loam whipping up around you. It's gonna be absolutely sick. So this thing is actually really, really cool. And but talking of wheels, there's actually a little bit of urgency to this because I'm flying tomorrow morning. It's now 4 p.m. and I've got to get the bike built, all this stuff fitted and assembled. I've got my wheel builder on standby. Sterling Bike Doctor, thank you so much for helping me out on this one. So I need to go and drop these off to him. What's that, Fern? Hey, what do you think, Fern? Like them? What are you gonna do?
Build your wheel. Custom spokes.
Perfectly sized.
Cut, rolled and threaded.
So whilst the wheels are with Andy and getting built, I've been prepping the bike. It's all set and ready for the new XTR group set. It's right behind the camera. I'm gonna first start by putting on the brakes. So one of the biggest changes on the brake is actually at the lever itself, and what's really cool about this from a design point of view is it's going to give you a stronger brake feel. So it's actually got 2 points of contact on the handlebar. You've got one right there, and then you also have the traditional clamp system that you're probably used to. Also, they've redesigned the I-Spec system. So this is an I-Spec EV. You've got up and down movement and then side to side, meaning you can pretty much get it dialed in perfectly for your shifter position. Let's get this stuff fitted. Brakes are fitted and now we're on to fitting the crankset. Just check that finish on it. So aggressive and modern looking. I'm running the 32 tooth chainring and honestly these things are feather light. Let's pop them in. Onto the mech and you've got those big 13 tooth jockey wheels that keep changing through the 12 speed really smooth. Wheels have arrived and they look absolutely awesome. Just one more time, I just need to play with that free hub. It's just so satisfying. Okay, gotta put the cassette on now. So the last few parts are now to get fitted onto the bike, and one of them is the chain. I would say listen, but you can't actually hear anything. It is so silent and so cool. In fact, all I can hear is my disc rotator is rubbing ever so slightly, so I gotta go and adjust that. And there we go, the bike is complete and it looks absolutely insane with the new XTR in it. That big 12-speed cassette, The new rear derailleur, the brakes, everything, I am so pumped on it. First impressions are really strong of it. It looks amazing, it feels amazing, and I have to say that actually fitting onto the bike was really easy. The brakes feel straight, out of the box, incredible. I don't even think I'm going to have to bleed them to get them fully dialed in, which is super impressive. And the shifting, well, that was really easy to set up that rear derailleur and get it completely dialed in so it shifts every time that you actually press on the shifter. The shifter itself, it's a really light actuation, really nice to use, feels really clean and refreshing, and then it's going to be super interesting with that silence hub. Just everything about it feels really well designed and engineered. I've got to say a huge thanks to Shimano for actually giving me the opportunity to test this group set when I'm out in Canada, and I think that it's going to be absolutely awesome. Having that big 51 tooth on the cassette is going to make some of those harder climbs that little bit easier. A huge shout out to Andy from Sterling Bike Doctor for staying up late on his Friday night and getting those wheels built for me. Thanks, mate. See you guys in Canada, and I cannot wait to ride this stuff and see what it's like.